Pretty much for the last 10 to 15 years of my life, I was not living. I was just existing in addiction.
So I started doing drugs, smoking weed, drinking. It was easy to forget about everything.
I suffered from a lot of abuse during childhood, which I think affects people's lives later on as they grow in ways that they don't realize.
That's what started a decade-long battle with methamphetamine.
My adoptive dad was rather kind of abusive, and that's how that ended. So we went back in for foster care, and I haven't seen them since.
I was 46 years old and had spent 23 years of my life on drugs.
Started drinking at the age of 14, started smoking pot at 15, started doing meth at 17, started putting in my arm at 18, in and out of prison and jail in Oklahoma.
So I was addicted for about 15 to 20 years on pills. It started out with pills, and then I moved to heroin.
I asked him what it was, and he explained it to me, and I understood it as death, because that's all I had seen from it, is people just ruining their life.
I lost incredible jobs. I lost my life. I was homeless within 7 months.
My daughter told me that you just can't be a part of our life anymore.
I always tell myself in the mind, I'll take care of this tomorrow, Lord. Till 8 years later, the problem got too big.
I was in and out of prison for years, and my son just kept growing up, and then eventually she lost him, and he went to the system.
At the time, I was pretty transient and I had no drive. I kind of gave up on everything.
I had tried to kill myself with a lot of meth, and my body pretty much shut down.
That's not life. We were created for more than that. So did my time, and they were like, well, we're gonna let you go early for parole. You've done everything that we've asked for you to do. Where do you want to go? And I'm like, I have no clue.
I remember being in this ditch, high and strung out, and getting on my knees and begging God. I said, please come into my life. Please, Father God, do something. I cannot live my life like this anymore.
I don't know what they can do for me. I said, but I can't do this no more.
Want me to be, and I kept praying and praying and praying, and victory mission. That's what he said.
I just had this notion that there was hope. For some reason, somehow, I wasn't giving up. So that's kind of what life was like before.
So going to Victory Mission, what a huge and amazing blessing that was to my life and my family's life.
I walked through the door and was exposed to a God that I didn't know I was looking for.
And really, I feel like now I know him.
They taught me about grace, and they taught me about hope. They taught me acceptance. They taught me everything I was never taught before.
Times in the program, there was times I didn't want to be there, but I knew. I'm not giving up what I want most for what I want right now.
Because if I were to lose everything right now, I still have God, and I still have my brothers.
And God has just totally reached in my heart and just grabbed a hold of me. He's taken away, I'm getting a little emotional. He's changed my heart, he's changed my life, my rekindled relationship with my family.
I don't have to live a life of shame and regret and guilt anymore, because all the things that I held against myself has been forgiven by the one that created me. There's nothing about my story that says anything other than victory, and that's exactly what it is. I am the underdog, and I have won, and I'm going to continue winning.